Why does your program feel slow when doing multiple tasks? Because it runs synchronously, one by one. But what if Python could do things without waiting? That's where async await comes in. Let me run this code. As you see, start task 1, end task 1, start task 2, end task 2. So this is the example of synchronous. And synchronous means code runs line by line, one task at a time. So as you see, when I run my code, let me zoom in. When I run my code, then start task 1, end task 1, then start task 2 and end task 2. So in synchronous, the code runs line by line. As you see, we call the task 1, then we call the task 2, then print start task 1 here, then end task 1. So it's execute the code line by line. So basically task 1 run, then here on this line wait for 2 seconds, then this will print this. After that task 2 run, wait for 2 seconds. So the total time is 4 seconds for this code. Here in this code the problem is while waiting program is idle doing nothing. So how you will handle this? So in Python we have asynchronous, async and await. Async means task can run without blocking each other. While one task waits, another runs. Let me give a simple example. Import async IO, then async def task 1 print. Basically on this line I define a function which is async based, which will work on asynchronous function. We define a function which is asynchronous function, then we write a statement for print start task 1, then await async io dot sleep. For this await pass this function let other tasks run async io dot sleep non-blocking wait unlike time dot sleep. Then we are going to print and end task, and then we create the same second function for the task 2. After that async def main await async io dot gather task 1 and task 2. Then async io dot run main. Let me explain what I did in this code. I import async IO. We import the async IO library. This is Python built-in tool for asynchronous programming, and this will help us to run multiple tasks without blocking. Then we define an asynchronous function with name task1. Here as you see, the normal function have def task1, but for asynchronous we have async def task1. So this indicate that this function is asynchronous and this function will not run immediately. It returns a coroutine special object, prints immediately when function starts, and this is the most important line. This await pass the function allow other tasks to run. Async io.sleep allows switching, but in time.sleep blocks everything. So in this task 1 says I will wait for 2 seconds, you can run something else. This will print and this line will run after 2-second delay. Same as task 1 we define async function again with name task 2, and the same thing start, wait and end like we have in task 1. This is our main async function. This is also asynchronous function. It is responsible of control execution of task, and this is the most important line. Await async io.gather task 1 task 2. Async io.gather runs multiple async tasks together concurrently instead of task 1 then task 2. This will handle task 1 plus task 2 at same time, and await inside this main function wait until all tasks finish. Async io.run main entry point for our async program. What it does starts event loop. It runs the main, stops the loop when done. Let me run my code, clear my terminal, run my code. See start one, start task 2, and task 1 and task 2. So on this await, the task 2 is also running. So async io.gather runs multiple async tasks together and it will take only 2 seconds. For sync, we see for sync it takes 4 seconds. Why this is fast? Because while task 1 is waiting, task 2 is running, no time waste. And this is concurrent, not true parallel due to Python global interpreter lock. And this approach is perfect for APIs, input output tasks, network calls. So async def creates async functions, await passes a task and allows other to run. Async io.gather run multiple tasks together. Async io.run starts everything.